seems to me as though we had a problem with this, if not last year, maybe the year before that, that CDBG was requiring that these services be bid, and of course you weren't here then. Do you know about that?
I don't know about that, but I spoke with Mr. Carter at great length about this, and it was his recommendation that Wake Rim was the best way to go.
That's not my question.
And that I can only share, I'm sharing with you what he shared.
Mr. Velo, I think that the point that you're making is there was a point in the audit report related to the reporting that Plant Moran we developed a practice. And speaking with budget and finance and them working with Eric, we believe that it can be accounted for about getting the information to them to assist while we continue to get the process tuned for in-house development of doing the caper. Right now, people aren't trained within in-house to do that. They weren't before when we brought Wake Trim in at that, and it was so they would give us assistance with preparing the report, and then.
But they did last year's report the year before that.
But there were issues with the report because the information going through the processing, through the budget, finance, working with that. So I think Ms. to be Jordan to be involved with getting that process, getting the reporting and information reported and through the system on our end to get it to them so that the caper can be filled out more appropriately. So it kind of, one was getting done before the other, like process we were shipping stuff to them before they were actually getting finalized on our end. So we were kind of having to go backwards and do
I
something.
don't know if this will help Councilman Velo, but one of the comments that John made that may have something to do with what you're suggesting is that he stated that HUD required that this be taken out every 3 years, and that this was the third of 3 years, and that next year it would have to be taken back out. I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
That may be I don't do.
Because he did mention that this would be the last year we could use them, and then next year we would have to take it back out and put it out in the market.
Next is the Citirx matrix maintenance agreement. We do that annually. Any questions on that real quick? And then professional services for Michigan Tax Tribunal is next, item 57. Trying to get to the fire department CUDA uniforms. That's the piece of paper I just handed you. That was from the deputy chief. He couldn't be here. And then next is the TSX software, and I have a question about this. Did Eric stay here? I don't know. Who, Jeff, did you answer this? I mean, with talking about the sale of this property, obviously, is that addressed? I mean, would that be reimbursed with the sale of the property? I mean, why would we be doing this?
We're starting. I mean, we're writing the contracts and the agreements right now, and we need to be able to schedule our tournaments. We have over 31 tournament weekends. We have the leagues. We have the online registrations. We have to move forward. The carpet's being installed, so I have to run the business, and we need a software. We have no point of sale for the concession stand. I mean, it's $3,800. I mean, I guess I could go back to the purchaser, and it's not in writing,
But if we go forward with purchase agreement tonight, we wouldn't be buying this, right?
Well, you're still going to have a closing period in which we're going to be running.
90 days or 60 days. On the sports side, it's 60 days.
Okay.
We
So, but,
did.
You know, we talked about the turf was going to be reimbursed,
It is.
and so
He signed off on it.
Okay, we had a tip expense on one, and we got operating revenues on the other.
Okay.
I mean, we're paying for this out of the revenue.
out of the revenues.
We are. We have to have it.
All right. All right.
Tub grinder?
Yeah, the tub grinder, the financing of the tub grinder, the numbers.
There were questions again, I got inputted again
Eric?
with the amount not to exceed, but that doesn't match the total amount if you calculate up the payments, I guess. The chair pointed out to me and the morning document, just grabbed the original documents and nobody ever corrected it, so.
Okay, I mean, that's the best I would be able to do the actual documents provided by the organization you have. That's not what self-loaded or
It's about $20,000 difference. And wouldn't that be interest on that money?
Well, the interest would be calculated into the monthly payment.
But the not to exceed should be the not to exceed, it shouldn't be, not including the interest.
Oh, yeah,
So,
NTE should.
if you do the 48 times 49, it doesn't come out right, so.
What's the document?
It's the formal proposal right here.
Can you show me where the contribution is?
It's 48 months times 49. If you want to see this a little larger.
No, that's fine. So, but where's the NTE language coming in?
It's in the item itself.
It's in the item
So
itself.
someone originally did the item wrong. As you can see, the
Right.
acquisition cost is $219 plus the interest, so yeah, it should be the total.
That's, all I can guess was.
Or it should be that
They-
cost plus interest.
Plus interest,
It looks
right.
like they put the principal balance in, but they didn't
Yeah,
add
they
the
didn't
interest.
put in the interest, right. This document's clearly showing,
Right.
this is what the purchase price is plus the interest. Whoever entered it into the system they used this number, I'm assuming. Is that the?
But I remember we talked about this, and the payments might not all be exactly 49.26, correct?
No, the document gives you a payment schedule and it tells you exactly what it is.
Okay.
I-
Yeah, but clearly it says that's purchase price plus interest out there.
Right.
3%, so there's no- the principal balance is $219,500, so.
And it says,
If it tells you the monthly amount and how many payments, that's just like a car
so
payment.
that total
That'll
is
be
what
it.
we should have in the
Whatever
assignment.
that number
Can you,
is what the not.
put that in there?
should be.
Okay, so Eric,
That was my
put this
question.
out once, twice, 3 times on the for bid. Tell us that history again, because I don't think that was addressed.
We all remember the first couple of times. The last time was that, I took it back out again, tried to expand the pool of people that you would think would be interested in it. And on the last one, Cindy, did we have anybody? I don't think anybody. It was 0. Literally nothing.
When you expanded it, did you expand it through what vehicles? Out of Mitten or out of?
Through it and existing financial entities that we have in our.
And nobody bid on it at all?
None. I've got the report that shows, well, you know how I do it every time. I show you every email, who it went to, whether they received it, didn't receive it.
They all are.
Yeah, you forward me a copy of that list.
Absolutely. We do that with every single thing.
all right. I think we're good to